browser source is offline. Make sure you implanted the source code to your OBS.
This is like that. Anyways, hi guys. Welcome to the next episode, episode 16. We apologize for not being live last week, but
Your source is offline. Make sure you implanted the source code to your OBS.
My guy.
The fuck?
My bad, I was checking the sound.
I heard myself to myself.
Anyways, with everything that's happened with all the tornadoes and everything, that's where our editor lives. And so we decided to take the week off, give him time to get all what he needs to get done with what happened. And take his time, doing everything. But we're back at it. He has power again. Yay.
After like 7 days it was or something.
So glad he has power back, and we told him just take his time with the next episode. So if you watch these on YouTube, it'll be coming out soon, I promise. That's mainly for anybody here live that watches our YouTubes. But anyways, other than that, how have you guys been doing?
Fantabulous, I just got over a sickness. Nice. Well, I guess technically still getting over it, but
were you down with the sickness chilling. Though?
Technically I was for like a day and a half.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was an upper respiratory infection, but
right.
Wasn't much, pretty normal. But that was me. We're recovering. We've been working.
COVID
getting back on track. Double vaccinated. Good. We okay? No.
Thanks. I'm about to get my booster soon too, by the way.
Yeah, I need to sign up for that. But no, we chilling. Just finished my Christmas shopping today, pretty much. Me and the wifey gave ourselves a $1 limit, so I hit that. Now I'm done. So
I've been good. I've been chilling. Same old. Work, sleep, eat. The routine of a fucking grown-up sucks balls, but we got to do what we got to do to survive till I get rich and famous. And it's different.
And it's a different adventure every day.
Yes, sir. Manifestation is key. Aside from that, nothing much. Fuck Christmas. Just kidding. I love Christmas.
Your heart's gonna grow 3 sizes today. I'm just saying.
I feel like the Grinch this year, bro. It's just
understandable though.
Yeah. Stream. Sorry, there's some shit going on in personal life that makes this Christmas a little bit different than what it traditionally was for me. So I apologize if I look like the Grinch or whatever. But we here, we chilling. PSA, me and Junior are gonna be sipping off of medicated coffee cups.
I medicated adult soda, so
you can't see it because it's blurry. But pretty much we try to do a drinker stream, but some shit happened. But
Elena, thanks for the host.
Yes. Thank you.
As usual.
Yes, it's gonna be a little bit more relaxed, right?
Oh yeah. I've been pretty good too. Mainly same thing, just work, sleep, and eat.
Is no one shit in here? Like, did you not shitting too?
No. See, it's like that episode of Family Guy. All I gotta do is think about shitting, and I shit, and it's gone to another dimension.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, it helps.
All right, no, fair enough. Okay, keep going.
I thought one of your pets shitted, then you turned around, and that's who shitted in here.
That explains the pause. Like, wait, he looked at Chiquita.
So confused. So confused, bro.
But yeah, no, been doing that. Been just working on the business. And I played the new Halo game. Actually, I completed the new Halo game.
You beat the campaign? I'm so fucking behind.
I gotta beat it on Legendary now. That's my next goal. But I did.
I gotta beat it Legendary too.
And I won't ruin nothing, but some of the Easter eggs that you find in this, like the little Easter eggs you find in the game that aren't.
I've seen some on TikTok.
They're fucking great.
Like the ones I see in a little bit is you grapple up to the spot and they got like a little desk set up with the old gen Xbox.
Yes.
And then I saw a skull location. I think it was for the IBW one or some shit, but that was it.
I will say this one, because this one's funny, is a giant sandwich.
Okay. A giant sandwich?
Yes, and grunts are sitting there like worshiping it. I wanted to
I
say
need
that
to
one.
explore that big map. So see, what kind of took me back, well, the side tangent, before we get into the main topics, what took me back is they were talking about this is going to be the most expansive Halo campaign it is, and it looks like it is. And they were talking about like these level up, these open world maps and shit, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that in a Halo game. But now looking at it, I think it's literally just that map. You do all the missions and stuff, and I assume when they add co-op, there's going to be like little fire team stuff all through the map you guys ride in your Warhog to go to or some shit.
Yeah.
So I got behind it. Obviously, it's been like double XP on 2K all weekend, so sorry.
Which also they're going to be adding newer campaigns.
They're going to like expand,
Yes.
kind of like Bungie now?
They're going to keep adding stories to this campaign to play through. Nobody knows how often they're going to do it. Like maybe it'll be like how Destiny does theirs every like 6 months or whatever. Or if they're going to do like a new season kind of thing.
Seasons, yeah.
Nobody really knows, but yeah.
But like, this is the last Halo game? We got to make this a 5-year game minimum. So, okay.
Well,
Halo
they
games
said
are
that it's
usually
the
like
last
5-year
one
minimum.
for a decade. So they're going to be fucking riding this game for 10 years.
Look at Grand Theft Auto, so that's not out the fucking picture anymore.
But no.
This is going to be a 2-console generation game.
But it was I enjoyed it. I absolutely loved the game.
Actually.
The game was great. It felt good. I don't know how else to put it. It felt.
Is it the best Halo campaign?
It is one of the best. I will completely agree with that. They did an amazing job with it.
One of the best 343 campaigns?
Yes.
I should say. Okay.
Yawn.
Fuck you.
You
Our editor likes this shit, so fuck you.
Hey, we'll sit here and look at you while you ramble off on the game that you love and we don't play. Support.
Yeah, Warzone. I listen to you talk about it all the time.
Which one?
I guess.
That's right, bitches. Exactly. Next topic.
What? Anyways, yeah. So that was fun. But we also have we haven't been live in this is what the second week, so we're live.
Yeah.
So we have some catching up to get on Hawkeye. There's now 2 episodes have come out since we last talked about Hawkeye.
Oh, before we get into that, so
No.
this is all side stuff. This is catching up from the week we were gone as well. So you remember how I was sending in the chat? We were at a Christmas party and we won Baby Grogu and stuff. And you're like, this shit needs to be in this podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, our coworker was nice and got us a 1,000-piece puzzle set. It's pretty much 2 500-piece puzzle sets, but it's a 3D puzzle. I didn't know they're doing 3D puzzles now.
You know that either.
So these are 2 500 pieces. You'll see 2 different sets of pictures, and that's what they are.
Can I take a guess?
Yes.
I'm assuming one of them is going to be the Death Star.
That
Or
smile
the
said it all.
Falcon. Yeah, one or the other.
You just automatically thought Star Wars.
I just like.
Well, you did say something about Baby Grogu.
Yeah.
So that's where my mind stayed with.
Yeah. But
That
you said
makes
3D
sense.
puzzle. Like 3D puzzle, I could think of like, yo, it would be fucking dope if they made a 3D fucking Death Star.
And that's one of them because his smile said it all.
No. But you're in the right universe.
Okay.
3D puzzles, so it has like a texture on it,
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, but I like the face.
It's a thing, but you can hear it.
Bruce,
So-
I need you to save that face for me so I can turn that into an emote.
So this is the
Thank
first
you.
one, you got the Mando and the Baby Grogu on it. and then you have just a portrait of Grogu. But yeah, what I was doing is showing the texture of the puzzle, and it's the hologram card shit, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we heard
anyway,
nothing.
here's the big reveal.
Big boy Squishmallow
Nice.
of the Grogu. Which chat, we kind of already saw the big reveal because he was drunk texting us at 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah.
Baby girl. You can take it back now, babe. Yeah. I took away your cuddle, buddy.
Those were awesome.
So, before we continue,
Oh, there's another one. I like this.
Yes.
Okay.
you guys have something to show us, right? Since you guys are already kind of like show and tell vibes, right?
Oh, that was it. Yeah, that was it. I just
That
jumped
was
the gun.
it?
My bad.
Okay, Greaves.
Mine, I'm not showing until we get on a different topic.
His probably relates to something. Mine didn't, so I can get mine out the way.
You're just showing and telling, you know, because I can show and tell something too, you know what I'm saying?
You can go for it. He did.
Mine just didn't relate to anything we were going to
Yeah,
talk about.
mine
today. I
just
need to get
happens
out the
to
way.
relate to what we're going to be talking about.
But that's for an after-hours stream. Continue.
Damn. Okay,
Got him.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, definitely Hawkeye. You need to see it with.
Yeah.
Oh. He's getting sexual without getting sexual.
I like it. Anyways, since he's, his innuendos are over with. So Hawkeye, 2 episodes to talk about.
I loved it.
And they've been doing such a good job. What are your thoughts on not last week's, but the week before's?
Ep-fo.
There you go.
Yeah, that was one where Kate met the LARPers, right? Got the arrows back. They had to go do the mission. They got the suit back, get back in the hands. That was kind of handled a little bit till episode 5, and then what else they do after that? They had a little Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That was sweet as fuck.
It really
He
was.
taught her how to do the little.
Uh-huh. It's just funny because I paused it and my girl's like, "What?" I was like, "I can kind of do that too." But that was, and then obviously the Black Widow coming in. Episode 4 was good. Obviously it's been 2 weeks since I seen it, but
I can't wait for this week's.
I can't either.
Wednesday's gonna be crazy. This is the last episode too. Like, damn.
already.
I know, but that just excites me more because we start the countdown for the Book of Boba Fett, which is 2 weeks, because it comes out the 29th.
Yeah.
And I am so fucking excited for that. What bothers me is that the Book of Boba Fett's also going to be only like 6 episodes.
I think that's got to be a standard for like Disney Plus and shows and shit like
Yeah.
that. Is 6 to 9 episodes, but they're probably going to be like an hour a piece. So
True.
True, but
But
bro.
I know
Nah.
I can't go a fucking year, 6 months to a year between seasons.
Yeah, bro, it's too much.
it's regular TV. What are you talking about?
Fuck regular TV.
Bitch.
Give the streaming services a couple years to have stacked shows in rotation, and then it'll be like just perfect.
Oh,
Especially
by the
with
way,
Marvel and all these shows, you know.
Sure. Completely off topic. You guys watched The Witcher, right?
No,
No? You guys haven't seen The Witcher on Netflix?
I know that's getting a new hype right now, but no.
My disappointment.
I think we're gonna
Go
have
watch
some
it.
more homework.
Go watch it, please. Season 2 just came out.
Yeah.
Amazing show.
I played a
First of
little
all.
bit of the video game.
Yeah. So, but the guy is, what's his name? Henry.
Anvil.
He played
Superman?
Superman. What's the name of Superman? Yeah. What's the real name of Superman?
Henry.
It looks like I'm doing something bad because I
Henry
Cavill.
Henry
Cavill or
Calvin.
Cavill, yeah,
Kevin.
something like that.
Yeah.
We're on the same page with Kevin. So.
Yeah. I hate how he plays Superman,
Or
but
Henry.
this man fucking murdered that role, bro. That role of the Witcher
So
just
he
murdered.
plays the Witcher.
Yeah, no,
Like
he's a
actual-
huge nerd. He plays WoW.
Oh
I
yeah.
know,
Okay.
it's fantastic.
He's
really
into
good.
that nerd culture.
Just watch it. Trust me, it'll be worth it. It's a long
Damn, he
episode.
lived his life then. He's like, I
it's-
became Superman, bitch. Like,
Well, he
Sidetrack.
almost missed his
So,
like
yeah, but-
audition or whatever because of WoW. He was doing a raid, and he almost missed. I think it was the audition he almost missed because of that.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. Well, he's
He's
in
a
tune with
huge
the nerd, culture.
nerd. Yeah, he's literally the nerd god right now.
Thanks to Zack Snyder.
Exactly.
Back on episode 4.
Yes,
All right, that's completely off topic.
it really
but I
was.
feel like
But it's okay.
It is all useful information, so I don't know.
I thought you guys watched it. I was so hyped about to try to talk to, but whatever.
I don't
We'll maybe
start
get into
new
it.
shows anymore because I don't have the time.
We're scared to start new shows because, yeah, we don't have the time.
I don't start new shows because half of them fucking suck now.
True.
It's so easy to grab the attention of somebody nowadays, but it's hard to
True.
keep it.
Yeah, I mean, Elena has the day off. I'll come home. She watched like 1 or 2 episodes of like 4 different shows. And that's how it pretty much went. So I get that, yeah.
I used to be like that, but now I can't. Like, I want to be invested in a show like I used to,
Agreed. And that's why I go back and watch stuff I've seen thousands of times because I know there's a shit ton of episodes and I'm gonna get that closure.
Uh-huh. That was a straight shot of tequila I just took. That was great.
Oh, take it to the head. I should have got a 5th or something. Just taking it with you.
I got a nice Diet Dr. Pepper.
Hey.
Kind of diet just pisses me off just even a little bit more. Because Dr. Pepper's already like here.
Anybody care what this guy
And you're
thinks?
about to be there if you keep talking.
Yeah.
I Dr. Pepper, you can't even see it in the spectrum because it's like drinking sugar-free
Diet soda,
medicine.
period, is just bad.
I have to drink Diet or Coke Zero or whatever.
Yeah, 0 would probably be your best, but
Anything diet is mid.
If I drink, I like the taste of Diet Dr. Pepper, number 1. And number 2, if I drink Diet Dr. Pepper, I'm good. But if I drink like a regular Dr. Pepper, I can have a few. But if I have more than a few in a week, it gives me massive acid reflux. But any regular
isn't that
drink
like a
does that.
gallbladder or intestinal problem or something?
I think it's a gallbladder problem. You should get that checked, bro.
You probably should.
You should also get your prostate checked while you're at it.
No.
That's not for another, like, 13 years, my guy.
You sure? He's old.
I'm right there behind him. That's not for another 13 years, my guy.
Is it
We're all there.
13?
40, yeah.
I'll just
I
ask
thought
you
it was
since you like,
50.
getting
They
things
jumped
up
it down to 40.
Oh no, 50 is when you get the camera.
Yeah. That's colonoscopy, bro.
Yeah, that's different. That's they have to investigate.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they dropped down the finger to 40.
Awesome.
Drop
A
it when
while
you're
ago.
20, bro.
I'm gonna be
Shit.
39.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be 39 for like 18 years.
Cool.
You gotta be 39 in 18 years.
For 18 years.
Oh.
Good job, dude.
Just awesome. Anyways, back to Hawkeye.
The Discord shut out. My bad. Come at me.
Back to Hawkeye and away from my prostate. Again,
Away from
episode
our
4.
assholes.
It was definitely good. It was good to see the actress that played Natasha's sister come back. Didn't get to see much of her in episode 4, but we did get to see a little bit. It was good. That Christmas
Yeah,
thing
episode 4
was.
is a little fuzzy, but
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to remember more my details than I can.
that rooftop scene was good.
It was badass.
I was a little heartbroken between like obviously Kate and Hawkeye and their little superhero sidekick relationship they started going, and I was like, Hawkeye seems kind of serious. And that whole scene when she went back to her brother's house and all that stuff, episode 4, that's when he got caught by the FBI, right? You are blessed.
Thank you.
But episode 4, that's when the husband got caught by the FBI, right?
Yes. No, that was
No,
episode
that's
five.
Episode
five.
5? Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
was episode
Like
five.
at the beginning.
Yeah, episode 4, that's when they're like, I'm done. We're done. I don't want to see you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then
Did y'all
episode four
catch
was-
that? In episode 4, after Natasha's sister, I forgot her name, Yelena. Is it Yelena?
Yes.
Yes, Yelena.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
As she said in yeah. As she said in episode 5, I was just removing an obstacle to get to my mission. And then like I don't know if she knew currently she doesn't know exactly how Natasha died, but she threw him off, and obviously Kate threw her off, and Kate was hanging there by the thread, and then Clint came over and pulled her up and saw like
A flashback.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they were going for it or if Clint was like picturing that in the end game and like PTSD, but he got that perfectly.
Yes.
I think it was PTSD.
Yeah.
I don't think Yelena knows how she died. I just think she thinks she knows that Hawkeye killed her.
Yes.
Yeah. I think her sister is going to be part of the Young Avengers at this point, because now she saw what's really happened, especially in episode 5, how Kat was talking to her. It's like, if they came to you and told you Clint was bad, you need to see who hired you. And she did so.
Yep.
So I think that was her turning point, because I didn't think she was. Yeah, obviously she ain't gonna kill Clint. We all knew that. But
Yeah. I if it goes the comic book route, then she's gonna find out eventually. But I don't want to kind of spoil anything, because I don't know if they're going that direction. Because, like I said, it's such a short series. It's taken a lot from the comics, but there's a scene in the comics where they show like Hawkeye go completely deaf, and I hope that's not where they go with in this movie, because it's really gruesome. I mean, I do hope, because the inner nerd in me like wants it, but I know that's not gonna happen.
sadly,
If spoiler alert, Kingpin is in the last episode, and it's shown what he does in the Marvel series, like he did with Daredevil. He's one of the greatest MCU villains ever.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So he better come with that heat. Not playing. Don't be a soft ass boss.
MCU better not soft him up like they did
Yeah.
Thanos a little bit. Thanos was still a little menacing, but he was soft.
Yeah.
Thanos was soft to us, but not realistically, because his actions. I mean, you can fucking kill half the population with a snap of your
No, yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
But he was still soft though. Because in the comics,
he wasn't soft. He was soft, but like he was still evil. He was menacing. He had his presence. But yeah, like, compared to the comics or whatever, like the Endgame Thanos, that was Thanos.
Absolutely.
But
Okay.
yeah, episode 5, yeah, he revealed Kingpin. That
Which I expected.
I
expected Kingpin.
expected by episode 2 or 3, because they kept saying the big guy, and your uncle, and Echo, obviously, and shit like that. And I was like, yeah, okay. But I guess I just didn't think they would like reveal him. I
Yeah.
think it was just going to be the pronoun game through the whole series, but we would just know type of deal.
Yeah.
No, I expected. I didn't expect the person. Are we gonna reveal all the spoilers? Her mom was behind
Spoilers,
it.
Yeah.
Was behind it. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest.
I was
Yeah. I mean,
by
she's
episode
very,
like 2.
yeah,
the
she's
way she's
very,
playing
like,
it.
too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that
And I
was
kind of knew from the comics, so.
true. I don't know. I just really wasn't paying attention much to the mom.
Oh well. I don't know. Me and Elena were both looking at her suspicious. I don't know, any suspicious activity in movies I'm like paying extra attention to. Even
I'm
like the
always
red
paying
herring
attention to
sometimes.
Yeah.
But where was that going? Plot hole. Okay, so in Hawkeye, she got hired by the mom to go kill Hawkeye. But at the end of Black Widow, she was hired by I forgot her name. She first appeared in the Falcon. She's supposed to be like the
She's got that long ass name.
Yeah. The anti-Avengers.
Val.
Val, yeah.
Valeria, Argentina, something.
Yeah.
It's like a forward name, yeah.
Yeah, it's for Valeria, Argentina, Lazar, some shit like that. Yeah.
Lazar, yeah. You had he had 2 out of 4, not bad. But at the end of Black Widow, she walked up to her at the grave and was like, "I got your next assignment," and it showed a picture of Clint.
Yeah.
So was she hired by the mom to go to Natasha's sister?
Kingpin?
Yeah. So because I'm talking she was technically hired. If you saw Black Eye, she was hired by her, the anti-Avenger girl, Val.
So
but in this one, she's hired by Eleanor. So did Eleanor tell Val to go tell her to go kill Clint?
Basically.
Eleanor.
Her mom's name. Is it Eleanor?
Okay.
No. Eleanor didn't hire anybody. Eleanor called Kingpin, which already hired Val.
Oh, I was missing that link. Oh, she just has connections. Okay.
Yeah. He put all the pieces together. Technically,
okay.
Kingpin is the boss that hired Valeria, Argentina, blah 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 blah, to get her, and then plant the seed for her to get Eleanor to be like, hey, can you hire somebody to fucking kill Clint?
Okay, that makes sense. And
Yes.
Yeah, that I was like, did they just completely forget about that? Like, I'm confused. I totally didn't even think about a phone call. Okay,
you're correct.
Dumb. Got that cleared up. Idiot. All right.
Oh, funny thing, real quick. So I don't know if you guys remember Iron Man 3. You guys remember Happy, the way he looked, right? So there's this like theory, right? Because he plays in Spiderman as Happy, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
The MCU as Happy, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, the MCU is Happy, and in Daredevil, the movie, he played as Daredevil's sidekick. Do you remember?
In the old Sony one?
Yes, the old Sony one. The one with Ben Affleck.
I've never actually seen the Daredevil, so.
You never seen it? It's actually really good.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
I think it was with Carmen Electra and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I saw the playground scene. That shit was corny as fuck. What the fuck?
Hey, bro, at the time, that shit was lit. Anyway, so there's like a little like theory and like a funny thing that when Daredevil comes to the MCU, Happy is gonna play both roles.
I mean, if they write it, but
it'd be funny as fuck to see fucking Jon Favreau play both roles, bro. Because he's trying to don, like, if you look at the picture that they posted on, spoiler, No Way Home of him, you remember? They're like, oh, is that you, Happy? Like, he was like, yeah, back in the day, and then he had the long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
It's like an Easter egg. It's the same photo of him in the Ben Affleck fucking movie.
Oh, I think that's just MCU touching, because at this point they're about to have rights to the multiverse. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just planting their eggs. But if they do that, they would have to write it in themselves. But that would literally be a running inside joke throughout the entire movie or some shit.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, No Way Home, that's going to be, a good segue into the topic. Which we all went and watched it.
Yes, sir.
We all seen it. I went by myself. which I have never gone and watched a movie in the theater by myself before, so that was fun.
Bet it was.
Yeah, no, it was great. I didn't have anybody sitting beside me, period. Like, there was at least a... Oh,
We got a word ban? We can't say man. We're saying man a lot this podcast, apparently.
You already fucked up.
Well, it hasn't... Okay. Well, we can't say that, so...
You already fucked up.
I was explaining!
All right. Well, this is gonna be fun.
yeah, it's
The
going to be
spider
great.
thing.
Thanks. She said 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
All
It's
right,
gonna have to be
starting...
a whole podcast thing.
No. Anyways, what was I talking? So we all
Spidey.
seen it. We all went into the theater,
Like that.
and you know,
Theater.
I hate you.
That should
and-
be your tag, bro. Every time like the intro comes in, it should be Grieve Theater.
Anyways, jackass. We all went and watched it. I didn't go till Friday morning. Y'all had already seen it by the time I went and watched
Thursday
it.
night. Thursday night.
Yeah, I went to see it opening night.
Which was, you know, fine by me. I had to do some Christmas shopping anyway. I had one person cosplayed at mine.
Only one?
Only one.
Only one. Yeah, that's weird.
And he
Sad
was dressed in a full Spidey suit.
Nice. Good
He was
save.
with it. He knows.
Good save.
And it was awesome. I was sitting there. I was like one of the first ones there. So I got to my seat and I'm chilling and I'm watching some of the previews, eating some of my popcorn, and I'm watching people walk in. The next thing I just see out of the corner of my eye him walking in. And I went, what? Spidey?
Who did you see walking in? Oh, the guy crossplay.
Yeah. It was awesome. So how many were cosplayed of y'all's?
Dude, I went opening night in the busiest theater in Orlando, which is Disney Springs. If you guys don't know about that, my area only, just the theater, had 3 floors. I was in the 3rd floor. Good seats, really, really good seats. Shout out to my homie for taking out the seats. I saw like thousands of people cosplaying like Miles Morales, Spidey, Into the Spider-Verse characters, and I saw one specific costume that I gotta say shout out to her.
Yeah, I know.
Also, one of my homies, she went as Spider-Gwen, and I gotta tell you,
Like the Into the Spider-Verse Gwen?
like the Into the Spider-Verse Gwen, she fucking went ham.
Nice.
Ham.
Nice hood and everything, huh?
She did like her makeup and shit, cause you know, COVID is still a thing, so she had like the Into the Spider-Verse mask, but she made it look like, you know, the eyes were like Spidey ones.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking the full suit, she killed it. She did a good job. Shout
Hell
out to her.
yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
It
damn.
was lit. It was lit.
What
It was
about
really, really good time.
My Wi-Fi slowed down. We're good. Okay. Yeah, another small town over here. We got 2 small town guys over here. My town's a little probably bigger than Matt's, but yeah, we had not by much though. But
I have
Yeah.
1,000 people.
we had one cosplayer. He was the OG Spider-Man from 2002, was it? When he stepped into the ring for the first time, trying to make some money being a wrestler. So he made his own Spidey suit with the ski mask and shit.
Yeah,
and yeah, he had all that. He had red Adidas to go with it and everything.
The wrestling suit.
Nice.
The wrestling suit. He dressed up as that. And then we had a group of high schoolers come in. One made his homemade Spidey mask. Like he got a big beanie, cut out the eyes. He got like black eyes or some shit. And then every single one of them, and that was about the only people that cosplayed. Everyone else had like, you know, Marvel shirts or whatever. But and then those group of teenagers, one were smelling like a dispensary, and I was jealous. But we had our edibles, so it was fine. And then 2, one kid pulled out a whole box of Honey Bunches of Oats, like a whole cereal box, out of his pants. of Honey Bunches of Oats.
Bunches of-
I have no clue. But him and his homies split open the bag and were sharing it the whole movie.
Why?
Just munching on the cornflakes or whatever.
Why Honey Bunches of Oats? Like,
That's like a
out
dry
of all
cereal.
of the cereals, you
They were
could have
eating it dry anyways.
you could have brought some fucking Fruit Loops.
Every
Anything.
cereal is dry. You don't.
Yeah.
No.
He was eating it.
I just.
And then, well, don't worry. Every one of them had a Lunchable to water it down afterwards, because every one of them pulled out a personal Lunchable pack as well.
Where the fuck are they putting this shit at, bro?
Yeah, well, first, that's what I was saying. Elena was pretty impressed.
I would be too, honestly.
I'm impressed, and I didn't even see it.
So yeah, that was it. I guess I'll roll into the excitement. Were your theaters hyped for events? Like, was there cheering and like clapping and shit and like?
Oh, dude, I couldn't hear
Shit and-
myself. It was like a fucking concert.
It was great.
Yeah.
When things happened, bro, like it was like a fucking concert. Spoiler alert: when Toby's Spidey first came out, you know, when Ned's doing the fucking thing, bro, I couldn't hear. I was like, fucking going crazy.
No,
Everyone jumping.
when Andrew Garfield appeared, the dude that there was a seat in between us and it was me, empty seat, his girl, and then him. And all I hear before everybody just lets loose with yelling was, "Yes!"
Yeah, I was like kind of with him, because obviously he's doing his thing. I wish I could see Peter Parker, and shit pops up, and then it's like, oh, and then they do the thing, and then like he's like, I just want to see Peter Parker, and then this is where you heard in the theater, everyone turned to their person. It was like, this might happen. This is probably gonna happen, and then he does it, and then like you see the silhouette, and everyone's like, and then you heard the breath, and then you see the eyes. You see the eyes.
Yeah. Instantly, bro.
Yeah, it was lit from after that.
Oh, dude, I got goosebumps right now, bro. It's such a fucking good
Oh.
movie.
Yeah,
Such a good movie.
It was. I honestly, as I was telling Junior the other day, that I really don't have a single complaint about the movie. To be honest, I really
Yeah,
don't. Everything was just done so perfectly. The acting was just, it was so
I
good.
could probably find something out of the third one, but this is a 10 out of 10. For sure.
Agreed.
10 out of 10.
No movie goes without sins, but this is a 10 out of 10.
I have to ask, did you cry?
Yes.
Certain parts. Aunt May. Spoiler alert.
Aunt May. For sure. Aunt May. And when Garfield caught Zendaya.
Yes.
I was more just happy.
That's,
like, you know,
I literally went, yes!
I was like,
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I was like, oh.
yes.
It was so good. But the acting was superb, especially with Toby and Andrew.
Dude, their chemistry was so fucking
They did so
crazy.
fucking good.
Together like they did the Avengers or some shit.
Fucking, it was so good.
It was, you know,
What
I don't know.
What was your favorite interaction between the three of them, bro? Because I have one.
I got
It was
to again.
It was when they were calling Andrew, "You're amazing, brother." Because he's like, "Oh, I'm lame. You guys went off to fight aliens and shit." He's like, "But you're amazing.
You're
amazing, bro."
This all down talk needs to stop, you know?
Dude, that shit was hilarious, bro.
Which is kind of funny. Go ahead, sorry.
I have to say the one, and not all three of them, though, but between Andrew and Toby was after the fact, and Toby or Andrew's holding Toby up, and he's like, "You're in a lot of pain, aren't you?" And he's like, "Oh,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or the web shooter one about the
Oh, he
blockage.
explains about the web.
So does it do you got wet blood, or does it come out to you, or
Does it come out anywhere
everywhere?
else?
are you making fun of me right now? No, we're not. No, we just don't have that.
He's like, "Does it come out anywhere?" He's like, "No, just my wrist."
You have any?
Oh, I did have a wet blockage at one point.
And but no, it was, and
It was super good, bro.
I mean, they just did it so perfectly.
And back on the part with your favorite part, Hope, with the
You're amazing.
oh, you're amazing, I'm awesome, you fought aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
I fought a guy in a rhino suit. Like, I like how they were kind of poking fun of how
Yes.
Sony or whatever fucked it up, and they're just like,
He was like a
was
down
kinda
on his
shit.
luck. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be Toby that was gonna be the one that's the down on your luck guy. You know, because he was like the first one and like, you know.
Yeah.
He fought like main characters, but the main characters weren't like main. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it was because it was poorly done. I mean, it's still great to this point, but I like that fucking Andrew was like the one like down on his luck. I thought that was really funny.
Playing on his experience, and he's like, I'm not a Spidey right now, and Tub, like I avoided all spoilers, whatever, because I knew they like leaked a trailer of them running across that corridor, the scaffolding. I know they leaked that, like Sony had that in at one point and decided too much or whatever, but it's still leaked. Like I avoided all that shit, and I was like, well, if they're in there, I really hope Toby is like the grandfather Spider-Man, because obviously I sent you guys the birthday decoration leaks, and
That's why I knew like that he didn't keep the beard, bro. If he had the actual beard, that would have been fucking fire.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where that beard came from. I don't know why they added that, or if they put that post cut or something because of that, but
Maybe.
that would have been. But then with the mask, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you got to keep a clean shave for Spidey, you know.
But did y'all see how fit Toby was?
Yes.
I don't know if that was like CGI or it was just like, but my man was fucking red.
Maybe in a suit with just the head open, but.
My man was fucking ripped, bro.
Right,
He was looking
I'm
good.
sure he worked out before this.
Oh, he
Like, he
definitely-
had to have known, like, what, 2 years ago?
Yes.
Everybody saw Garfield, but nobody saw Toby. Like
Exactly.
nobody interviewed Toby.
And that's
Toby learned how to be a recluse.
well, I figured that's also because they pushed it more onto Andrew to try to keep everybody distracted
Because
from
if Toby,
Toby.
I get that. Because if Toby all of a sudden had like late night appearances like Garfield did and some
Yes.
shit like that, everyone would have been like, they're in the fucking movie.
Yeah. So they
So-
kept him hidden, let him get, in shape and get, ready for the fucking role, and just throw all the attention on Andrew to always deny, but have loophole or plot holes in his stories.
Yeah. How'd you guys like how they were introduced? Because I thought that was dope.
I loved it.
Perfect.
I think
It
it
was
was.
at the point. Yeah, it was at the point in the movie where I was okay with them not being in the movie.
Yeah. It wasn't even like at the beginning of the movie, because everybody was thought like at the beginning of the movie they were just gonna fucking bring him in.
And I'm glad they
Like on
didn't.
the bridge, they'll just come swinging in. I think that would have been like weird.
And I'm glad how they did it is how they did it. Because honestly, yeah, if they would have brought him in from the get go, I would have been a little. Cause it wouldn't. I feel like it wouldn't have worked as well.
It wouldn't have been Toby's movie, or not Toby, Tom's movie.
No,
Yeah.
it would have been more about Andrew and Toby, and mainly Toby because he's the nostalgia one. He's the one
Yeah,
everybody
okay.
grew up watching.
The back jokes were fucking funny as shit too, bro.
It was so good.
Everything was so well executed. I'm so happy about that movie. I can't wait to go watch it again, honestly.
The
So
banter.
good.
It was. What happened to you? Or did you have a best friend when Ned's asking him?
Oh,
I did. I did have a best friend actually. Oh, what happened?
He
to
died
him?
in my arms, saving
Died in
my
arms
life.
after he tried to kill me.
And then later he's like, and I promise not to become a supervillain and try to kill you.
Okay,
Okay.
Hobgoblin alert.
That's all I could think. I was like,
I don't know.
His shit at the
I don't know,
MIT
though.
lab.
yeah.
I don't know though, cause he's got Sorcerer Supreme magic. You know what I'm saying?
He does have the magic in him. And this is a theory they brought up because after the blip came back, there might be a lot more magic people running around that are more open.
But if you guys watch any Doctor Strange, you know the Sorcerer Supreme has an apprentice, and it's not him, because what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna tie him with Shang-Chi.
Bro, really?
I like
Because
that.
think about it. He's of what? He's Filipino, right?
Ned?
Grandma Filipino, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Filipino descent, and Shang-Chi's not Filipino descent, but still in the Asian culture, right? So where
Yeah.
would Ned fit in completely? Shang-Chi, right? 10 rings.
There
Fair
would be
enough.
a relative that knew a relative, something like that. Yeah.
So I think they're gonna tie him in with that. That would be dope, actually, if they did.
Yeah. I can quite enjoy that.
Yeah.
I am so excited for this new generation of Marvel. This is gonna trump Phase 1 through 3. I don't give a fuck. This is gonna Phase 4 through 6 is gonna trump 1 through 3.
Yeah.
I'm saying that right now.
I mean, I love the classics, but you know,
There's nostalgia's always going to be there.
And the villains, it's more comic. They're getting more and more comic accurate.
but not every comic is higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they're learning what to put in, what not to put in.
Yeah.
It seems like Disney is getting a little bit more leeway with superhero violence, so that's getting better.
Yes.
I'm just
Viking is that they're exploring like not just like one timeline. You know, they're like exploring like the multiverse and like they're building upon like these things like from the comic book series. Like they're building upon like the Dark Avengers. They're building upon like all the comic book stories and iterations that not just follow like one pathway. There's multiple like ways it could go, you know, and connect everything in a basis.
It is getting to the point where if you're just now jumping into Marvel, you got some fucking homework to do.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
it might be put off to some people, so this might be a wall they're gonna hit in 10 years or something. But actually, no, probably not. No, this shit's fucking cooking.
Yeah, no.
Because once you skip over that, it's gonna start like, this is what I love about it. This is what I was talking about. So like, if you're a new Marvel fan and shit, you can start off one timeline and just follow that timeline. You don't have to follow the original basis. Like you can start off in the fucking new Avengers or the Young Avengers.
So you start off on Loki and go from there, know everything that's going on.
Exactly. Not just know everything that's going on. Like you can start pretty much at nothing and just like love that character and just continue onwards, and then you pique your interest and you be like, oh shit, where the fuck did this character come from?
Yeah, they have like flashbacks in the scene. It's like,
I'm gonna have to
this is
check
actual
that out.
scenes, right? Yeah, I gotta go back.
Like,
What movie that was?
That's how fucking smart Disney is, bro.
They're
They just
doing-
kind of like plant the seed.
They know what they're doing. I mean,
yeah.
Disney has run the fucking movie business for how long? When did Walt Disney start this shit? When did he come out with Mickey Mouse? Like 1950 something?
Before, who was running it before? 20th Century Films, right? 20th Century? I think that's what the name is.
I think so.
My wife came in with the diagnosis of your acid reflux.
Oh.
The way you burp and your acid reflux, it could be your pylori.
Did she? Is that in chat? I don't see it in chat.
No, well that was through text. I don't know.
Oh, kinky.
Okay.
I don't know if she wanted that on your chat. You know, she was being respectful.
I don't even know what it means, so.
I don't even know what that is either. I don't. You don't have to elaborate on it, babe. I'm sorry.
Check your shit, Greaves. Go to the doctor.
Anyways, back to Spiderman.
Oh, you said the word.
No, we're past 4 minutes. It was 4 minutes.
Oh,
It
we're
has to
past
be.
4 minutes?
Yeah, it was way past 4 minutes at this point.
And Junior technically was the first one to screw up.
I was explaining. I was like, we got a word ban. Man, we
no,
can say man.
no. You said Spider-Man.
Oh, probably. I don't know. I probably failed. Yeah, I failed the first time last time, so.
Anyways. Yeah, I'm excited because, now they have pretty much confirmed that there's going to be 3 more
Yeah, 3 more of what?
movies.
Movies of what?
Spidey.
Pizza time.
Spidey?
Oh, fuck, I just looked over. That's not fair. I didn't look over and y'all didn't say shit about it.
Chat. I just banned that word.
And I didn't know and nobody said anything.
Spider-Man.
Anyways.
But the short sentence.
Tom Holland.
Tom.
I'm loving Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
And this is how good this fucking movie was. Everyone that like was on the fence or hated Tom Holland now likes him.
Exactly. He did such a great job.
And
Going through that you'd see him literally grow up through this movie.
Yeah.
Like he left. And what's great, they also wrote it.
What's a reender?
Reindeer podcast. I try to type it fast, but
Reindeer podcast T.
Yes.
Remainder of podcasts. Okay.
Anyway. But no, you literally see him grow up through this movie. And he did such a great job at it.
He did.
The way they wrote it and why I think people are liking it more is because this Tom Holland, this version, he's not and he's now more serious.
Yep.
And he's not attached to anything anymore.
Exactly.
He's not like the sidekick, or it's not another Tony Stark villain that he has to deal with some prejudice that they were holding against or some shit. You see everything that we known him from fall apart and disappear, especially with the ending spell.
Mm-hmm.
He gets his own apartment like we've seen in the original trilogy. He made his own Spidey suit like we've seen in the original trilogy and the Amazing Spider-Man. He's on his own and people are fucking excited now.
Yeah. I mean, he had a chance to try to explain it to MJ.
Yeah.
And he chose not to. And if that don't show how much he's grown, I don't know what will.
You know what's funny? Like, we see it from this perspective because we're all like Spider-Man fans, right? And shout out to my younger sister. She still doesn't get like the whole point of this, like the ending. So I try to explain to her.
There's people hating on the ending. Go ahead.
People really hated this ending. Some of people. But she doesn't understand like what Spider-Man is. Spider-Man is pretty much like he's supposed to be in basis just your average guy that gets bit by a spider, has all the responsibilities, and tries to live a double life, but he can't do it. Mm-hmm. So all that is just him struggling to like keep both lives like together.
Yep.
You got your love interest, you got your hardships, you got your aunts and uncles, and you got your regular family. You got to keep safe, and then your identity comes out, and everyone finds out, knows who you are, and they go for your fan. Then that's Spidey.
So I think this is like the perfect ending to the Spider-Man saga because it leaves it open. He could go like anywhere he wants and stuff like that. I mean, it sucks, but I'm kind of interested because I have a theory that I wanted to run by you guys. That I feel like the next movie or the next couple movies, he's gonna fall in love with Gwen Stacy, and then the MJ and everybody else is gonna recapture that memory loss and try to get back with him.
Something's gonna happen, like something's gonna click. Because if you think about it, the spell is gonna go for Hawkeye, obviously Doctor Strange, everyone he's worked with the Avengers, and everyone like. They know who Spider-Man is, they just don't know he's Peter Parker. Mm-hmm. So they're like, there's just going to be a chunk of memory from everyone just missing. And they're like, I can't explain it. I don't know. So there has to be something that's going to be a clicking thing later on or something.
For sure.
You're in my way.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
You mad I didn't take you to
go see
the movie?
They can. They can go all kinds of different directions. I mean...
Absolutely.
And now with Kingpin introduced into the MCU,
they
can take him, into it and bring in Scorpion because they have technically introduced Scorpion into the.
Scorpion was shown in the ending thing. They had Scorpion,
Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Rhino. They had like 4 other villains that you could see that were kind of main villains.
Morbius. I don't know if you guys caught that.
They had Morbius, yes. So, and that brings up the fact what we were talking about earlier. Excuse me, how they're talking. There's a rumor that Andrew Garfield's going to come back, finish his trilogy or whatever, and obviously we see in the Morbius trailer Spider-Man in the background, where's Spidey, shit like
Pizza
that.
time.
people are saying that might be where Andrew comes back and makes his appearance.
That's not a bad shout, actually.
It's not. I feel
If
like
that came up recently as of No Way Home, it seems like Morbius has already done shooting or whatever, but he could be back into Sony and he could just be like fighting Morbius later on or something like that.
or it could be like just an Easter egg they throw out there because when
Yeah.
when
Pizza
Spider-Man
time.
was swinging the fucking webs, you could catch the little Captain America musical shit.
They added that in recently when Hawkeye came out. Yeah, so it's saying like at the time episode 5 takes place is when No Way Home took place.
Yep.
So yeah, there could be a good chance we see
Could be.
fucking episode 6.
I would really love for Andrew Garfield to fucking come back and get the credit he deserves from those 2 terrible movies that he was dealt with.
We didn't even touch on the villains yet that got their shot back, but
No, and we're coming to that. We are coming to that. I promise.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
but it feels good
Mm-hmm.
to see Andrew, I guess, getting his props back or whatever.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Toby, bro.
Like,
What?
My boy
and
Toby.
it's like what I said.
OG.
And if anybody's here from when we started our podcast, we had an episode in the beginning that was about Spider-Man. Which ones were our favorite? And me and Hope butted heads about it. But I said then, and in this newest Spider-Man proves it, that the only problem with Toby and Andrews, but mainly Toby's, was the director of the movies.
Yeah.
You've seen how the kind of Spider-Man we had, or could have had he had given a good director.
But
No,
it wasn't the director's problem. Sam Raimi got told a lot by
You got
Sony.
to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this.
True.
You need to put this in. You need to, And that's why, kind of honestly, John Favreau left before Disney fully bought out because he made Iron Man 1 and 2 when they were still under Sony or whatever. And Sony was like, "You need to put this Easter egg in, this, and this, and this." He's like, "I'm walking away," and then that's why he didn't direct Iron Man 3 because of that. And obviously, Disney bought Sony, and we're not doing that anymore. But
Well, Disney didn't buy Sony.
well, Disney bought some of the rights, most of the rights, and shit like that.
Almost fucking bought Sony completely. But
Yeah.
they should have.
I agree.
Because I can't wait to see an X-Men film, a good one. Sorry, I know that's completely
I
off
agree.
topic, but I really want X-Men to come back and be popping like it used to. Because this fucking, I can't wait for Disney Plus to release that X-Men series. Anyway, continue.
Anyways, but no, it was it was
Before we go
great
on.
to see them. I mean, they did such a great job. I mean, we got to see the kind of Spideys.
Pizza time.
They were supposed to be.
Fuck.
Oh, you did it.
I didn't want to say Spider-Man's because that just sounds wrong.
It does. It sounds wrong.
Spider-Man's, man. He
But to see them, how the kind of
Multiple spiders.
Peter Parkers they could be.
They were all their own. They had their
Yes.
own, like, they still brought their own timelines
They were
and their
all
own
Spider-Man.
personalities.
But they were all Spider-Man, but they were all different Peter Parkers.
Absolutely.
To the one scene where after they attempt to attack the Sinister Six the first time, and they're over here slinging each other's faces and shit. They're like, we suck. Okay, hold on. Peter 1, me. No, I thought I was Peter 1. No, I'm Peter 1. No, I'm Peter 2.
Yeah, it was just back and forth.
He goes, Peter 1 will go do this. Peter 2, you're going to do that. And you're Peter 3. I'm Peter 3.
He's
That
like,
was perfect.
have any of y'all been a part of a team before? No. Well, I have. I've been a part of the Avengers. And they're like,
Yes.
what are the Avengers?
Oh, that is cool. What is that?
Is that like a boy band? Are you in a boy band? Like, it was so good.
10 out of 10 movie, bro. 10 out of 10.
But, and just, I don't know, just the catching MJ was so good, like he almost did with Gwen. was such a good moment. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I had a feeling that if the Spider-Mans were going to be in it, when I saw the trailer and her falling, I was like, if they're in it, they're going to give Andrew the redemption. They have to.
Yes.
If they don't, it's a riot. But I did not expect Green Goblin. I knew Green Goblin was going to come back, but I did not expect him to swipe Tom like that. Peter one like that.
Fucking come back, boy.
Oh, bam! I was like, oh!
If that didn't cement him as Green Goblin, I don't know.
So,
I don't know what this world is.
This is good because now we can lead into the villain side of this.
Yes.
And I do want to start with William Dafoe. Oh my fucking God. That man. Oh, it was so fucking well done.
Perfect. Hold on.
Meep.
I needed a refill. I want to get back so we can take a shot.
Meep. I know it's interesting.
And yes, I do keep my tequila in the freezer.
No, I do too.
Of course, it's the best way.
Exactly. I do that with any hard liquor, pretty much.
Not all my whiskeys and bourbons.
See, I like my whiskey in the freezer.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, no, sir. I like my whiskey neat. But no ice. I do like bourbon on the rocks, but my whiskey I do drink neat.
That's
Which
fair.
bourbon should be done neat as well, but I like what I like.
Exactly. Okay, is he back?
Sir.
William the Goat.
Before you say anything, let's take a shot together.
That's where I went, and I went to the restroom too. I had to. I'm sorry.
No, you're fucking.
So
Y'all ain't
William the
drinking it,
Goat.
I'm just, I'm letting y'all take y'all shot.
Cracking it.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Just took it before we cheered.
I want to put it in the cup first, bro, so it looks presentable. You feel me?
Ting, ting, ting. Ting, ting.
Please drink responsibly.
Bitch. Oh.
Yes!
That was good. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
now that we've got the shots out of the way, William Dafoe.
The goat.
The
goat.
man, the motherfucking myth, the legend, was so fucking great at this fucking, like, he was amazing in the original. But
Right.
this dude fucking raised the goddamn bar with that fucking role. Like, I
Like,
did
I
not,
don't
Oh
know.
my god, dude.
I was not expecting him to do that.
Absolutely. I was not expecting him to do that either.
Like, the beginning with Aunt May and, you know, then Peter fucking, which I divert here. When he went into there, all I could think of what is his name? The negative dude. You know who I'm talking about, the villain.
The
negative
voice in
dude?
his head?
The one that was in the Marvel Spider-Man game.
It's like the voice in his head, right?
No, you're talking about a completely different villain, right?
Yes.
It reminded you when he walked into the part in the movie where he met Aunt May for the first time. He's the homeless dude or whatever. He lost.
Yeah, but when
Happy deal.
Peter is running into that building he's running into, there's in the Marvel Spider-Man game, the main villain was what's that dude? The dude who worked for the.
You had. I forgot the Spider-Man. It was a Prowler.
No, the dude
No,
who's
it's Prowler.
he his suit goes white and he goes negative.
Electro?
Oh, the main no, it was the dude in like the 5-piece suit and the Asian dude in the 5-piece
Yes,
suit
the
in
Asian
Spider-Man
dude.
game. In the Spider-Man game, like we gotta think of the Spider-Man game.
in the game.
Yes.
Fuck. Doctor. It's something doctor.
But yeah, okay. So we're all on the same page? How did that scene remind you of that?
Because that's the what do you call it? What are those places called that homeless people go to? Shelter. That shelter is run by him.
Interesting. I thought it was run by Kingpin.
It's right. Well, first it's one of the other. It's run by him, and he works for Kingpin, or
Kingpin's own it, and he works there or some shit.
Something like that. But he's like the front man. What is this?
Yeah, and Aunt May runs that that was her charity house or whatever. And okay, yeah, okay. I didn't even think that. But yeah, and speaking of that
his
scene,
name is Mr. Negative.
Oh.
The villain, Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative, wow. I was looking for the name right now and nothing came up.
But I can't think of his actual real name.
Caboose, would you get to this? Just put a dancing Snoop Dogg on here real quick.
What?
What just happened? A dancing Snoop Dogg. Interesting. I think he's trying to show me his titties online, but it's fine. And there it is. I see. Dancing Snoop Dogg. Now I get it.
Martin Lee.
Martin Lee.
That's his actual name.
I put this in the fridge.
In the game, he also ran that orphanage. Or not orphanage, shelter. I keep wanting to say orphanage. And Aunt May worked for him.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
So, and that's also like how, or in the game, I'm still going based off of the game here. In the game, that's Miles Morales goes to work there. And that's how him and Peter
meet for the first time. Yeah.
So that's what I was kind of expecting, but now with Aunt May, R.I.P'd.
R.I.P.
I really thought it was gonna be happy.
I did too.
I didn't think they were gonna kill anybody off in this movie. Honestly.
I thought it was gonna be happy because I felt like that was the last connection to Tony.
Same. I thought that's how they're gonna write Tony away from Spider-Man, kind of make everyone happy or whatever. But I guess now looking back at it, everyone likes happy. Yeah. It's happy.
And how they did it with Aunt May was perfect. I mean, finally bringing that iconic line into the MCU.
A little worded differently, but
yeah, but they did
in the comics. It was worded like that.
Exactly like that.
Exactly like that.
And
fuck yeah.
It coming from Aunt May, I feel like it's gonna mean a little more to this version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, because we don't know an Uncle Ben.
Exactly. So
but we have that how many times? 5?
I'm tired of seeing it.
I think so.
But
it still follows that timeline though. I mean,
true.
And she was not bad to look at, so
you're just more sad about that.
But anyway,
RP, take Aunt May, RP.
Back to Mr. William Dafoe.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. I really thought, it's cool that he's playing this I need help type of person, but the whole time in the back of my mind I was like, okay, when is he actually gonna flip the switch?
The OG's fucking new. I looked at Elena and I was like, he's fucking with him right now.
And I was sitting here trying to, when is he gonna flip that switch? When is he? And he did it at the fucking perfect fucking time.
And bring up the fact, like, we'll stay on the villains, but I just want to say how we could see in this movie how Tom is literally becoming so fucking strong. He recognized the switch before Goblin did. Mm-hmm. And then, so either way, keep going.
He just stops and starts looking around like he knew something was about to fucking go down.
Yeah.
And
before OG Tom. And OG Tom knows Green Goblin more than Tom does. Or OG Toby, knows him more than Tom did. And Tom sensed it before Toby. And he sensed it because Tom sensed it. It was ridiculous how they did that.
And I will say this, back still on that whole little how much he grown and how much he's growing. they really showed a little more of actual Spider-Man strength. You know, between he throws down his glider and Toby stops it.
Yeah.
Seeing that struggle between them two was... I really thought he was going to do it.
He would have.
I thought he was going to.
I thought they were going to let him do it.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I would have loved to see that, but then that would have been...
it would have been completely out of character for this version of Spider-Man.
For this Tom, because he wanted everyone to live to begin with. They would have went the whole plot, but when William Dafoe fucking flipped that switch, dude, and the sequence of ass beating the fucking fight scene between them,
he Tom the fuck up.
Dude,
he was giving them the fucking business.
I was just
Green Goblin is so. I did not realize they did not show that in the first movie.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Technically, he's the original Super Soldier, right?
Yeah.
That's the Super Soldier serum, just corrupted.
Yeah, because he tried to replicate it. What Banner did.
It was, but that fucking ass woman.
3 fucking floors, man.
Yes.
Fucking ass, bro.
I love that they brought in more fighting.
Yeah,
and made it
with this Tom as well.
And it was just so good. That whole scene from top to bottom, and I mean that literally because he literally brought him from the top to the bottom.
Literally.
Was just so fucking good. I mean they.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
That was definitely like a Heath Ledger level of fucking performance.
Yes, dude. You could just see the fucking crazy in William Dafoe's eyes.
Instant. That's what my girl brought up. She's like, the moment he switched, because obviously he's talking or whatever, he's like, and then the moment you see him switch from Goblin, he's like, and it's way so much better. Like his cheeks fucking change. I don't know how he does that.
He protrudes his bottom lip.
He does something with his mouth.
Yeah, he protrudes his bottom lip a little, and
I don't know.
He sticks out his jaw slightly enough that it looks fucking creepy, and I love it.
Psychotic in a way. It's so amazing. Amazing to watch.
It was
that's the first thing she brought up, so Dafoe took the whole show under, and then Jamie Foxx. But
Jamie Foxx was. I loved it. He did so.
He was hilarious.
This is Electro.
He was good.
He got his redemption as Electro, and I absolutely. My favorite part is after the first fight scene, and he just standing there, and he goes,
"Staring at butt naked man."
Yeah,
you like I'm not standing here butt naked? Yeah, I was.
That was just so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then he gets the fucking arc react, and puts that bitch. I was like, what?
As soon as I saw it, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? They're about to give this man a nuclear fucking... Even better than nuclear technology. He's just gonna fucking detach it to himself.
It was so good.
And they... playing on that, because when the trailers came out, and obviously they had that half a second close-up where you saw the Iron Man shit. And you're like, great, another Tony Stark villain. And that's how they thought they were gonna write him in. And no, he literally just took that shit. He doesn't know who Tony Stark is, what this is. He just knows his power is different, stronger, better.
And he wants it.
And I'm going to fuck shit up. And it was...
He came in, he already knew. I didn't like Lizard like that. I feel like he was fucking mid.
It's more of a Batman thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
That Lizard.
Y'all sleeping on Doc Ock, bro.
I haven't got there yet. I hadn't got there yet.
Sleeping on Doc Ock.
No. I haven't got there yet.
Literally, just as flawless as Defoe. Not as good, but flawless, bro. Amazing performance by him, bro.
I 100% agree. And I was getting to him.
I think the reason... this goes with, on TikTok and everything, because everyone's talking about the GOAT, and then Jamie Foxx. The GOAT, how he just... He's now the GOAT. I'm just saying that.
Oh, yeah.
But
for sure.
How he just literally amplified his performance, and then Jamie Foxx took this role and was like, "Yes, this is it. This is my redemption. I got a good script. Let's go for it."
I love Jamie Foxx. Period.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
And he did that, but we kind of all expected Doc Ock to be Doc Ock. I mean,
Yeah.
no one's talking about that. And then he did seem more free in this movie, you know, more like facial movements or whatever, and arm movements. Because obviously in the OG trilogy, he had, like, they were manned, 4 people per, like, 1 person per arm through the whole fucking movie, and they were doing that, and he was in a suit and restricted on strings, and now he's just in dots and green screen, and this dude is
And on
taking that role.
I mean, on top of that, we didn't get to see the villain side of him much.
Yeah.
And
It was more of the pity side. I want my redemption. Yeah, I get it.
we see the little bit of a villain, and then he gets fixed.
But he was never like that, though. You know, he was
That is
always
true.
like he was kind of like iffy.
He's a man that wanted a shot, never got it. That's why he became Doc Ock. That was pretty
And
much
I
it.
mean, he did do good. Like, he's one of my favorite, villains in the actual comic books.
Yeah.
So he did a great job. But William Dafoe and Jamie Foxx stole that shit.
For sure.
Because, I mean,
But Sandman was trash, bro. I didn't like Sandman almost at all.
Sandman, he had the same role as the third movie, pretty much. Let's go.
Yeah, but it was so like it was kind of like generic. Like
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like Sandman was just cared about his family, right? That he was just trying to get back to his regular form. I want to get back to my family.
yeah.
So in all reality, he's gonna stick to himself and care about him and
They
not
should have
be
done a
in the
little bit
picture.
more though, bro. They should have done a little bit more.
I agree.
Give him more than just the last second face reveal. Like, yes, I did voice him the whole time, type of deal.
And
A little bit, okay, I get that.
I feel like he could have been more eccentric. Like in the third part, he was a little bit more eccentric. He was like, "Oh shit," you know. Because in this one, I was like, "Oh, he's a fucking dust tornado again." You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of tornadoes.
He was pretty much a support character. That was it.
Pretty much.
That was it. He wasn't going to be the guy on the main stage. He never was. It was always going to focus on really William Dafoe.
And he's all about himself. So
True. But it was mainly always going to focus on William Dafoe and Doc Ock.
honestly, I didn't think it was going to focus on I don't think they intentionally focus on the Goblin that much.
Yeah, but he just.
But
fucking
I think
stole
that's
the
how
show,
it
bro.
came out. What I thought it was going to be, obviously, Tom Holland, and it was going to be Electro and Doc Ock. I thought that's going to be literally them the whole. Yeah, I thought it was going to be literally them the whole movie, and then the other Sinister Six was literally going to come in at the last 20 minutes, and then that was going to be it. But
You know what's crazy, bro? You remember the trailer where he threw the bomb and shit, and then didn't show anything after that? You know the movie?
Goblin?
Yeah, the Goblin. You know he threw the
No Way
bomb.
Home trailer.
Yeah, and they did the laugh and shit.
The ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Okay, the first reveal. Yeah, okay.
So, that movie kind of played us because he threw the bomb and he ha ha ha, and then fucking he got teleported out. You remember we got like debated.
And then it was like a hobgoblin type of deal that was coming in.
Yeah, then he like took off his suit and like fucking smashed it with the rock, and he started walking away.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, they really didn't let him fight the goblin? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And then we get that fucking amazing scene of him getting his shit rocked by the goblin.
It was so well done. It really was.
And then they brought in a couple PS4 moves in the goblin fight, where the double and then the slam, and then and then a couple other over the shoulder slams and shit like that they brought in. But I am so happy they finally let Tom go fisticuffs with just anyone for this point. They finally gave him his tipping point, his rage point, his I'm going blind and I'm just letting my powers go.
Okay.
And then, oh my god, that slam with I
That
just can't get over them.
fight scene between him and Goblin.
No, get back up, and I'm not done. Oh my god.
Tom Holland, he is growing to be an amazing actor. He really is.
He is.
And you could see that in that last fight scene because you could see all that rage behind, this is the man that killed my aunt. I want to fucking murder this man. And I have the power to do it. And, I really thought he was.
He literally gave him words. He's like, I want to kill him. I want to tear him in half. You never heard this Spider-Man speak those words. It was always come to a conclusion. And then he met Tony Stark, who's also come to a conclusion. So that doubled it. And he's like, no, there's a way out. And he's like, I'm going to kill you. There's no way out.
And their first interaction when they all meet together for the first time, when he's like devastated and broken up in the bridge, and they start talking about somebody like, oh, it was my Uncle Ben that died that told me like blah 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 blah. That shit was epic, bro.
Yeah, no, that was a needed scene. And
Yes.
Oh, sure, dude. There's so many scenes that are
that's
needed.
what my Uncle Ben told me before he died too.
Yeah.
Great power comes great responsibility, and everyone came in. It was good.
It was.
And then Peter said it. He was like, my Aunt May told me that, but not like that.
Yeah,
She said it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Peter 3, yeah. I'm Peter 3. Yeah,
It's Peter 1.
And they
Peter went,
changed
yeah.
up, that whole interaction when Peter first goes to Doctor Strange, that whole interaction with Wong. They changed it up.
Fire. White chocolate dipped Oreos.
Because he said in the trailer, he was like, no, don't do that. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I got you. Weak.
And then in the movie, he's just like, leave me out of it. Do it, but leave me out of it.
He went to Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just added to another thing. Marvel does this because they know we look. And in Endgame, you had Clint running down the corridor getting chased when he was holding the gauntlet. But he wasn't holding anything. He was just getting chased.
Mm-hmm.
And they took, and same with Infinity War, they changed some shit, different scenes. Someone was getting punched, and then when the movie came out, this person was getting punched or some shit like that. Like,
Speaking of getting punched, that fight scene between Doctor Strange and fucking
That's what I was just about to
Spider-Man.
bring up. When he fucking...
yes!
When he knocks his fucking soul, separates it from his body, and his body's just sitting there, whoop, 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 whoop. And he's like, what is going on?
And also that goes back to like how strong this Spidey fucking is.
And then when
This
he
dude's
gets
ridiculous.
back in his body, he's like, it was the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. Don't do it again. And like, it was so good. I have been floating over the Grand Canyon.
You can tell for 30 minutes or 3 hours or some shit. Loki was 30 minutes. I think Strange had like 3 hours or something.
Yeah, and that was great.
Yeah, we kind of got a sneak peek from that scene because you remember What If where they fought each other, and he brought the trains and shit in that multiverse.
A little bit, yeah.
They took that directly off
I feel
that.
like we're gonna see some of the scenes in Multiverse of Madness for that. And honestly, going back to Doctor Strange, I thought he was gonna be a bigger part in this movie. He's not in this movie at all.
No, he's like in 2 scenes and that's it.
So I was okay with that. I was like, perfect.
Yes.
Like, you have your fight scene, and then him swimming back to the body and all that shit. And I feel like Doctor Strange learned something from this.
I think he did too.
I just feel like it's a perfect segue for the trailer, bro.
Yeah.
It's a perfect segue movie for the trailer. Spoilers, if you guys haven't seen the movie, there's 2 end trailers, one of them being the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer.
New trailer.
No, this is the first trailer.
Brand new. Oh yeah, this is the first trailer. My bad.
This is the first trailer, which reveals the villain of the Multiverse of Madness, which is Doctor Strange himself as a fucking Sorcerer Supreme, taken from the What If character.
See, okay, so obviously the 2K chat, Jared finally saw No Way Home today. Finally.
Yeah, he told me.
He
We were talking about this before
And he's
I joined. the podcast.
Doctor Strange, an evil Doctor Strange. That's a little weird. And I was like, "Bruh, you're so off." And then I like started talking in the chat, like on the voice message, like, "No, this is Doctor Strange from What If, blah blah blah, shit like that. This is the Sorcerer Supreme." Da 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 da.
It was.
It was like nerdgasm. Oh my god.
It was.
so good.
What's the trailer for Multiverse of Madness? Spider-Man: No Way Home. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Just watch the whole movie. Trust me.
What I'm curious about is to see who's getting married in that cutscene, because they don't show who's getting married, and I think that's a very important character.
And is that and is that the dark Doctor Strange timeline?
Yeah,
I feel like that might be the dark Doctor Strange timeline. He loses that wife or whatever in that scene, and that's what makes him become Dark Sorcerer Supreme.
maybe What If was giving us hints of what's happening and everything, because everything is connected.
Yeah.
There's also a big theory that still goes on. I don't think it's plausible, but that our friend Rain, shout out to Rain, thinks that this is not the original Doctor Strange in this timeline.
Ever watching
No
now
Way Home.
currently?
Yes, because he's very
See?
nonchalant.
That's been okay. That's what everyone was thinking because we see this Doctor Strange, and the last time we saw him was Endgame and Infinity War and shit like that. In his own movies, he's very meticulous. He's still ego. He's still learning. And this guy's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm cool with it. I'm just rolling with the flow. Whatever. I'll help you. We fought together. Yeah, it's cool. Like, and I could see that, but I don't think that.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. Just because, like, I think this Doctor Strange, because he's been blipped for 5 years,
Yeah.
he just, like, doesn't give a fuck because he's not the Sorcerer Supreme. He doesn't have the responsibility.
Yeah.
Back then, he was thinking, like, oh shit, I'm gonna be the fucking Sorcerer Supreme. I have to, like, get my shit straight. Now that fucking, what's his name? Quan?
Wong.
Kwong.
Wong.
Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. He doesn't have that responsibility anymore, so he's like, oh, you know what, fuck it. And that spell that he casted wasn't really a big deal to him because he was like, oh, you remember? Because he told Wong, he was like, oh, you remember that I casted this spell because of the party shit? He's like, no. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Doctor Strange is having fun. Like, you see him. He's sipping coffee. He's chilling the fire. He's not even caring about the snow in the lobby. And Wong's like, irritated the whole time. And then he's like, I got fucking shit to do. I'm stressed. Get out of my face. I don't care what you do. And leaves. And then Doctor Strange's like, okay. I got it. And then he says at the end of the movie, well, as long as Wong doesn't find out, we're fine. Like, he's the subordinate now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was with Rain's theory to begin with. I thought this was gonna be the Mephisto introduction, shit like that. I thought it was gonna be all that, and look, watching the movie now and seeing
it does open
this,
the doors to that. It does open the doors to that.
it's
Kind of
tempting
low
to WandaVision as well.
Yeah.
So they had the door open for Mephisto. It's just whether if they're gonna hit the right mark or not.
They have the door open for a lot of possibilities,
yeah.
bro.
And got a door open for every single fucking possibility in the multiverse.
She's very keen. She's really ready. She's listening to everything we have to say.
What's going on? Yeah. It's good.
She's like, Dad, I do approve of your points, but I'm listening.
But no, I can't wait to see what they do with that. Honestly, I'm not that big of a Doctor Strange fan. I've never really been a huge Doctor Strange fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
goes with
fucking
everyone now.
excited for this movie.
Because yeah. More excited than the first Doctor Strange because obviously I didn't see that with release. It took forever. My brother's like, dude, you gotta fucking see this movie.
What?
And then I saw it and I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. And then that's when I was like, okay, I like Doctor Strange more. But I think that's just, he never really had a screen time. He had comic books. Obviously, that's not big. It's big, but not big. And he had video games. Not really a lot to get attached to Doctor Strange or whatever, or knows what he is or what he's about.
But you seen DC shit. You're a DC fan, right? To an extent, right? You remember?
Yeah, mainly a little bit.
You remember Justice
mainly
League, right?
Marvel, but yeah, Justice League, yeah.
You remember Dr. Fate? Medieval helmet, big
Yeah.
yellow cross,
Yeah.
magic builder.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. You're not gonna know.
Vaguely.
Never
Vaguely.
mind. Never mind. Continue.
I mean, were you making a correlation with how little, like, he's a
Because-
badass, but just no one knows about him because
Because
They
he's
just-
the Dr. Faith of fucking Marvel, per se.
okay, so, like, how so? Like, you gotta, like, paint this correlation just because he
Not a
didn't
lot.
get his screen time, or,
Not a lot of
He-
people know about him, but when he pops on the screen, he's a fucking badass.
like, he's a sleeper in the community. Okay,
That's
yeah.
pretty much.
He's only there to get shit done. If it doesn't affect the whole fate of the universe, he's not going to be there, type of deal.
Yeah. Which,
Okay,
which,
yeah.
by the way, completely off topic. There is a comic book that merges Doctor Faith and Doctor Strange, and it's fucking amazing.
Oh, I would hope so. I mean,
Oh,
that
bro,
would
that
make
shit-
sense.
That's just crazy.
And didn't you talk about, like, a while ago with, like, this whole Daredevil thing going on and the whole Morbius that they're, like, was it Morbius or Daredevil that made, like, the cross universe jump to, like, DC and or some shit or worked with some people?
No. No. Not at all.
I felt like you mentioned something like this before.
I said there could be a possible connection with X-Men with the shit that's going on, but I don't think Disney's gonna do that.
I think I'm mixing it up because we
Yeah,
were talking
you're
about like
mixing it up.
how this could all eventually like build up to like a cross universe movie type of deal, like
Yeah.
Marvel versus DC or some shit like that. And the one connection that Marvel had to DC was this character or some shit.
I think you're mixing it up.
Yeah, my bad.
Sure. Are you good?
Anyways. The other cutscene with Tom Hardy.
How we're gonna get our Venom symbiote.
Yeah.
That is.
And
it's
how
gonna
they
be-
kind of talked about it with No Way Home too. He's like, yeah, I fought this gooey alien monster things.
that
But
is gonna be because there's a lot of ways they can play about this.
yes.
I have a couple of theories that I want to run by you guys if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you think the symbiote's gonna find Tom Holland or someone else?
It can either be Tom Holland, so he can be, he can get the Spidey suit as like in Venom 3, or it could be Flash Thompson as Agent Venom.
And I do
forgot about
like that one.
Flash I forgot about, like, he was in this movie, but for what fucking reason? You could take him out and you won't even notice he was supposed to be in there. Oh.
He was just
And
mainly there to
and
get.
he's probably now the main friend as MJ and Ned for MIT now, right? You would think so after the whole spell thing. He's the main friend. What were
We
you gonna
gotta
say, Green?
remember we left off at the part where he was at the party making a call. What do you think the symbiote will just be like, find his way to the party and like attach him?
Who was he calling though? I don't remember that scene. Because I know there's a whole party scene or some shit.
He was calling Tom to try to get the name of the girl that does the listings for MIT, so he can plead his case when he first.
that was
started
that was the last time he was in a movie, right?
talking.
Was
Yeah.
the MIT connection.
Yeah, him and
Mhm.
Tom were talking on the phone, and that's how Tom got to the
The
bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, those Oreos are fucking fire. I got the munchies right now. Sorry, guys.
I don't know, but him just standing up. Eddie, you're drunk. And he's just sitting there like that.
We are drunk.
Hey, we're drunk.
And then he just disappears, and that guy's just like, fucking what? And just goes to cleaning the counter.
See, I had a buddy at work. I would say a buddy, but like a work acquaintance. He's the younger generation. He was born after 2000. He's like 20 or some shit like that, 21 around. No, he just turned 21. He's 21, 22. But I know like he's halfway fucking with me because he sent me a snap. And he's like, just saw No Way Home. Trash. And I was like, you're fucking joking, right? He goes, trash.
He better
Horrible.
be.
And I was like, you better get the fuck out of my Snap. And he's like, oh, I'm just joking, good movie, blah, blah, blah. And obviously I went back to work today after I was sick or whatever. And then he brought up the Venom. He goes, I thought they were going to have the Sinister Six in here. They didn't. I was like, they did have the Sinister Six. It was in the movie. What movie did you watch? And he's like, I thought Venom was going to be more of a key role. So I guess that's like one complaint going around. Because obviously you had the Carnage, Let There Be Carnage cutscene. So everyone thought, like, oh, he's going to be in the fucking movie.
I could be in it 100%. But I'm glad they didn't add him.
He was in it great.
Too much.
Mm-hmm.
After all the villains they added and how much story they gave him, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's what I told him. I was like, yeah, no, it's perfect. They literally set up for the fact that Sony could keep their Venom, and then MCU can have their Venom. And then at one point, both of them could fucking meet. And then it could be Venom against Spidey and Miles Morales and Venom. Like, I don't know. Like, so much possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like that because I don't feel like anybody could play Venom like Tom Hardy, bro.
I agree.
No, this is one of, yeah, that. Just because because the Venom before this was Ed Foreman. I forgot his name, but like, it was that 70s show. That was the Venom. That was the best actor at the time they could have got for Venom?
Yeah.
Nah. Like, so I'm pretty sure there's a couple more Venom actors that could be like, oh, I like this version or
And
whatever.
plus,
or some shit like that.
how they had him. Like, there was that one scene in it with the 70s show dude where his teeth got sharp. And
Yeah, they
like,
like sharpened his teeth.
like,
and
what
made
the
him yellow.
fuck? So
I just hope that it's the suit adaptation, not the like Flash Thompson, because I don't think that Flash Thompson can play Agent Venom, bro. Like I can't. No.
So what do you mean, like, suit adaptation? Like, because with Flash Thompson, like, obviously the symbiote finds someone and infects you, right?
Yeah, but like in Spider-Man 3,
he gets
you know,
the black
when
suit.
when he was Peter Parker, the black suit,
Yeah.
the Venom suit.
Okay. Yeah, you literally, you just take it off and then you're not Venom anymore.
Yeah, and
or whatever,
it would be perfect because think about it. When he in the comics, when he gets the Venom suit, he no longer has to have the web cartridges. So
Because the symbiote does all the thing.
that would kind of, and then that would be actually pretty dope. And it comes out on the back of his hand instead of on the front or bottom. So I think that would be pretty cool.
I feel like MCU is gonna kill this Venom, and
I hope
Tom
so.
Hardy is gonna still be a great Venom because he's the first Venom to play it correctly.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or
it
what
might
have you.
Or it might just be another symbiote, like Carnage. You know, an adaptation.
Or just like that, yeah.
Venom, yeah.
Like, instead of I am Carnage, or instead of we are Venom, it's like I am Venom or some shit like that, you know?
Because it was how many symbiotes are there? There's Carnage. There's like 6 of them, right? I think there's more than 6 of them. Right?
Way more than
Was it-
6.
we went over this
We
before.
went
There
over
was,
this.
like,
Yeah, we did.
main ones, but there's like 16
But
or some
there was-
bullshit.
There's just like one specific one that's also like it's like a lookalike to Venom.
Okay. I think they might have mentioned that in the first movie as well.
Yeah. And you know that in Let It Be Carnage, that guy gets infected
Uh-huh.
by Carnage symbiote.
Yeah, it becomes a part of his DNA. And that's why he
Exactly.
morphs instead of comes out or whatever.
Yes. So you remember the cop that he's turning into something at the end of the movie, right? His eyes lit up blue or some shit.
I haven't seen the movie.
We both haven't seen it, but I'm going along with the conversation because I still understand Venom and what goes
Oh
on.
Lord, I thought you guys seen the fucking movie.
Honestly,
No.
like, I'll see it. You're not going to ruin anything for me.
I just ruined it for y'all.
I'll still get it. But,
Sorry. It's the liquor talking. I apologize. I forgot.
It's all good.
I mean, I accentuated it. I knew I didn't see it, and I still was talking about it. So,
Anyway,
and I knew Grieve didn't see it as well. So,
all
anyway,
I've seen
I
is
hope
that
they take-
cutscene.
I hope it's an adaptation of the fucking symbiote that I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
That I
the
forget.
Carnage movie.
Yes, and I hope
Okay.
it's actually a lady Venom instead of a male Venom.
Is that what you're going to bring up? Grief was a lady Venom.
Yeah, I saw the little point.
Yeah, because I would like it to be a Lady Venom.
I agree.
I mean, we already have a male Venom, so why wouldn't MCU just go straight for the female?
Yeah.
Because in Tom Hardy's Venom, you remember when he takes over her body?
Mm-hmm.
What's Tom Hardy's girlfriend's? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she was thick too. Anyway, that would be dope because
it would. It really would.
I can see MCU going for the female Venom.
For sure.
Easy.
I'll just like I always say, I just hope they do a good job with it. That was how I was looking at it when I went into this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not fucking disappointed.
I was not disappointed either.
This is like one of the movies where I could tell someone go in with expectations and they're going to be met.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. They're not even going to be met. They're going to be surpassed.
Yeah.
Oh. So.
Go lay down in your bed. Go lay down.
I want to do my show and tell now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, I forgot about this. Exciting.
Which, like I said, it pertains to what we were just talking about. So, after the movie, I went Christmas shopping, right? And I went to Hobby Lobby.
Ooh.
And I was getting, like my sister something, my dad something, all this stuff. And I came across this section of Hobby Lobby that had a bunch of stuff that was all 20 to 50% off.
Ooh.
Which I got a little thing here.
I'm liking it already.
And this is what I got.
I fucking love it. Look at it. The eyes and that's nasty.
They had so many different ones, and I want to go back. And
I
I'm
hope
going.
They had like one with all three of them. That'd be fucking.
I'm going to back over there Friday.
Okay.
Because my grandmother needs to do some last minute shopping on Christmas Eve.
Oh, rough.
Yeah.
Last time live, but
Hobby Lobby's gonna suck.
She wants to go to two places. I'm gonna go buy Hobby Lobby and see how bad it is. And if it's not horrible, because it's gonna be bad, but if it's not horrible, I'm gonna run in there and I'm gonna get more of these because they've got a huge one that has all of the Marvel characters that I wanted. They had a Iron Man one, like it's like an excerpt.
That's where I got my Marvel's picture that was up before it fell.
They've got an Iron Man one that's an excerpt from the comic books.
Oh, that's nasty. Okay.
So, like, I could probably buy every single one of them. But yeah, I normally have it hanging above my bed back here.
But show and tell.
But yeah,
we can't really see shit because it's dark. But yes.
Yeah. I did.
See your white ass door. At least it's clean. You can see it.
In that area is where I usually put it.
Yeah.
Into the dark abyss.
Yeah.
Just like this area right here.
That right there. This
blurred
one.
area right there. Yeah, that's it.
That right there. You can't see what it is, but that's it's a plaque from my play that I went to state with.
Caboose, please, edit a penis to the wall he's pointing at. That'd be fucking dope.
I don't think this will be safe for YouTube.
Anyways, so
just write penis.
I have a question for y'all.
You might have answers.
Now, we got to see a couple of different suits through this movie, and we've seen.
Yes, I think we got like 4 or 5, bro.
3. Are we talking just Tom, right?
Are you forgetting the stealth suit, motherfucker? We got
that
the Iron Spidey suit.
1.
The regular Tom Holland suit, the stealth suit, OG Toby, OG Maguire.
You're accumulating all of them.
And then fucking the amazing Spider-Man suit.
Andrew, yeah.
The amazing Spidey suit was just a combination of all 3 at the end.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay. Either way, Grieve, ask the question you were asking first.
So, out of all of the suits that we have seen up until this point, from all the different Spider-Man movies, which...
Just from the movies?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is your favorite suit?
The one Tom Holland finished the movie with. The combination of all three. I feel like
that's what I feel like I want to say. I want to watch the movie a couple more times. Otherwise, it's going to be Toby, because I like the 3D lines and shit like that.
Okay,
But
I do it.
yeah, no, I like that. I like the shiny blue, the metallic blue with like the matte red, the 3D lines on it, the Andrew Garfield Spidey, the fucking OG eyes.
Yes.
I'm liking it.
I hate the fucking tiny spider. I hate that shit.
Oh, on Andrew Garfield's?
No, fucking Toby. Not Toby. Sorry, Tom.
Tom, yeah, no, he had the fat abdomen with the small legs. Because it came out and it was a bot, shit like that,
Oh, yeah.
I like Andrew. Andrews has the best Spidey.
I agree.
He was the most comic accurate Spider-Man to begin with. When it came to like even his fighting scenes, he was crawling onto people, shit like that. And, yeah,
So that's my favorite suit.
I think I have to agree.
Yeah, no, this is probably going to be the best suit we've seen on screen that we're going to see from here on out.
So this is... Go ahead. You were still talking. My bad.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I was just going to bring up that there was an interview I saw, obviously, on the No Way Home premiere on Monday, the week of, in London or some shit it was, or whatever. And then someone asked him, it was Straw Hat Goofy from TikTok. He asked him, so what do you think about the Spider-Man, blah, 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 or whatever? He goes, all I know is that Spider-Man is going to need a new suit at the end of this movie. And then he looks at the camera. And I was like, oh, shit. And, I didn't think, a premiere of the new suit this movie. I thought, the movie was going to end. His suit was going to be tattered or whatever. That's how it was going to end. And then, he'll get his apartment or whatever. And then we'll see the new suit in the next movie. Yeah. And then, this one. And this motherfucker, he knows. He learns.
It was, the suit was amazing. I like the Iron Spider, don't get me wrong. It is a cool...
It's a nasty suit.
It's a cool suit.
I love that suit.
I don't like it like that,
and then
honestly. The
one that Tony Stark made him at first was a pretty cool suit.
It
had its...
cloth, all that shit.
It had its attributes, but... I have to agree. That's probably one of my... It would either be that one or Andrew Garfield's would probably be my favorite suit.
I really fuck with that black and gold suit, the stealth suit.
Yeah.
I really fuck with it. The only thing I don't like about it is all the tech that it has on the eyes.
All the what I was gonna bring up when you brought that up. That's literally just his current suit inside out. That's all it is. That's all it was. When he was cleaning the slime off the shit after he got slime?
Oh,
and he looked and he's like, huh. He literally just turned the suit inside out. And then later on, he gave it to Aunt May to clean it.
True. Yeah.
So that's why you saw all the wires and tech and all that shit. And then when he got his nanobots back on his new suit that Aunt May cleaned, that's when he got the black and gold accents from the nanobots.
Yeah.
Which that's something I caught after the fact as well. So
interesting. I didn't caught that, so thank you for bringing that up.
So
and then we see the best suit to see at the end of the movie.
So this one's gonna be more for Hope because you don't read the comics. Out of the comics, what's your favorite Spidey suit?
Pizza time.
Ooh. Out of all the comics?
I could still probably tell you mine, though.
That's a hard one.
There is one comic that involves Iron Man in it. And it's called the Superior Comics. The Superior Spider-Man comics. That suit is amazing.
Looking it up.
All right, Caboose, feel free to add a picture of that suit onto the screen for those that are watching that may want to see what it looks like.
Superior Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite comic. And it was one of my favorite adaptations too. So this comic is based out of like what happens if Spider-Man dies and Doc Ock takes over his mind. Yeah, it's just fire. But I was referring more to like this. Oh, I have the blur effect on.
Yeah.
Let me just.
I see what you're talking about, though. Oh yeah, and this is our black and gold suit that we got. Yeah, okay.
Here you go. Here you go, Jenny.
Yep, that's the one I'm looking at right now.
Oh, is that your screensaver?
No, that's not my screensaver.
So that's a good one.
It looks like this is the one where he had his insta kill as well.
Sort of. But if you read the Superior comic, it's actually a really, really good comic, man. Really good.
Yo, what suit is this?
That one, and I think the second one is the.
Which one?
Let me see it.
Try that again.
Like it's like a turquoise green.
Oh, God damn it. I can't
It's
remember.
Yeah, turquoise
Line.
green and black.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Maybe if I turn the brightness down. That's a little better. Look at that.
What's the word?
That's a nasty suit. I just typed in Superior looking for what Hope was talking about. And yeah, this is 16 of Spider-Man's most powerful suits ranked, and that's one of them.
Yeah. You need to watch, or you need to read the Superior Iron Man. That's what you need to. This one right here. Fuck my life again. I have the blur effect. just look it up. Look it up,
Just
and you'll see
look
it.
it up.
Superior Iron Man. You need to read that. It's like what happens if like he develops like the nanotechnology.
What
The fuck is she looking at? The fuck?
She's literally like watching me. Like I'm in her spot.
He's like,
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah,
But
no,
yes.
that was a good choice. I can get behind that one.
That was my favorite like comic book like suit, just because like the it's more like Spider-esque.
Mm-hmm.
It has the legs and shit. I mean, I like the Iron Spidey, but I don't like that it's iron. I know it's weird.
See, everyone hated it because he's a sidekick. You know, it's not his suit. He didn't make it. He didn't go through. He didn't go through a battle and be like, I need a new suit. He was just blessed with the suit. Pretty much it. So
that one and the Invincible Spider-Man suit, like the OG, kind of like matte, all like blue, red, and like thin lines, like just a black spider. I just think like that shit looks clean.
It does. I agree. And that's like you were saying. The first two suits he got pretty much. It wasn't because he got in a battle and his got ripped to shit, or you know,
an upgrade,
or an upgrade. He was just handed each suit.
Besides Far From Home, where he kind of made his own, but that was the first time we've seen it. Besides that, otherwise it's there you go.
So, and that's what was nice to see at the end of this movie, was he made his own suit. He's pretty much got rid of all the electronic doodads that Tony Stark had put in, and just went back to the basics.
The basic pullover.
Back to the roots. Yeah.
And I love
Just
that.
him and his vision and his
Tingle.
Spidey tingle, and
I hope they stop calling it a fucking tingle.
it's MCU.
Yeah.
It's the tingle.
Keep going.
I just fucking name it the Spidey sense like it's supposed to be and get the fuck on.
My Spidey tingle.
See, we don't know. Sony might have fucking copyrighted that
Peter
phrase.
Tingle actually is what it's called.
Peter Tingle, yeah.
Peter Tingle, yeah.
I have a
Trust your
Peter
tingles.
Tingle every morning.
All right, this is what we got to do.
Whoa.
Trust your tingles, aim your shots, and go for it. All right, we'll take on one at a time. We'll do it. And then that scene of them running off the scaffolding, iconic.
This just makes me like want to watch every Spider-Man movie right now.
Yeah. I almost went back to watch Spider-Man yesterday and today.
Yeah.
I wanted
Just
to.
the OG ones.
No,
I wanted to watch
to go
Andrew
back to the
Garfield.
theater.
If Walmart has it, the 5-disc Spider-Man 1 through 3, and Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, Blu-ray and all that collection.
Ooh. I might just
So-
Amazon it, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you'll find them on Amazon, but there is a collection for the first 5 Spider-Mans.
I think I'm gonna wait for this one to come out on DVD and then cop all of them.
Oh, I'm definitely getting this. I need to start expanding my MCU DVDs, but
Sure.
I
I
need
want
to
to buy
start
the whole
mine.
collection, like the whole like box.
That's what I need to do.
I have a lot of them, but I just want like a whole collection set, just so I can have them all in like one place. Just
Yeah,
like I did with Riddick.
Matt.
excuse you. I'm in your spot.
Yeah, no.
This is good enough time. Get out my spot.
That's this. I'm just lost for words. I think my next
movie will leave
purchase,
you.
though, honestly, is going to be a PS5. Because I
If you can
still
find
need.
one.
I need to play through the new Spider-Man game.
I watched a playthrough of the whole game. I gotta tell you, the ending was marvelous.
I want to get the first one again and replay through that for the third fucking time because that game is fucking. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And so I need to do that. But yeah, it's going to be a while before I get me a PlayStation. But I'm going to start looking.
Why aren't you gonna cock back your ears like they were before I turned the camera on you, huh? Yeah. You gonna put your ears pointed up like you all the good dog? No, you're looking at me pissed. Pissed. Like I need to move.
You do.
You do.
Got
Very
business to
nice.
take care of.
Okay. So, I think we have covered everything we're going to cover.
Probably not. We
We definitely didn't. We got a little sidetracked in certain parts, but we talked about the majority of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, at least. That I kind of wanted to cover. There's still going to be more stuff. We will be coming back to this because there's going to be.
Yeah, we're all probably gonna watch it.
Because I'm going to have to watch through it a couple more times before I'm able to really.
I was literally halfway watching a breakdown when this podcast started, so I'm gonna go back and watch this breakdown.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
My inner nerd is orgasming right now.
But you know, Spider-Man is one of my, and actually he is my all-time favorite superhero. He has always been my superhero. No, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I'll do it.
More
Fuck
than
it.
you already have.
Fuck it, I'll do it. When I was younger, I loved Spider-Man so much. But as y'all know, I'm terrified of spiders. But when I was younger, at night, when I would go to sleep, I would sleep with my hand outside my cover, just laying there, hoping a spider would bite me to turn me into Spider-Man.
I mean, everyone did at one point, don't you think?
That is why I cannot put a blanket over my arm when I sleep. I have to have one arm out. And it's all because of that shit.
I'm 1 foot, 1 leg. Not because of that, but that's who I am, yeah.
I'm all covered, Papa.
My
I have
feet.
to have a cover completely, like, even over my face. I just have to have my nose and mouth out. That's it. Everything.
Yeah,
covered.
I don't like the hot breath.
I don't either.
That's annoying.
I have to have both my feet out from underneath the covers and one arm.
Nah, the ghost might catch me.
But
That's why I usually have my back facing the wall when I go to bed. But
I have my ass out just in case a ghost wants to eat it.
you know, they say if you wake up with morning wood, it's because a ghost was jerking you off.
Shit, every night then.
Anyways, he was one of my favorite superheroes, and I was so happy to see the amount of people that were in the theater just being excited about something and coming together.
Good.
And there
It's
was
like a fucking football game.
there was nobody, you know, talking during the movie. It was just fucking peace, and everybody got to enjoy the
They
fucking
talked
movie.
when it was like warranted and
Yes.
needed, like when Toby came out, Angie came out, or like a funny scene, or them
Yes.
talking about the web shooters, or like the back pain scene.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he brought that up from like when he fell on a car or some shit. Like, you know.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I even talked. I audibly went, I like the new suit. Nobody else said anything.
I think everyone at that point was, because when I saw the suit, I was like, but I think at that point in the movie, I was just like defeated. Like,
Seriously.
I had a headache from excitement and just happiness or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It just all nostalgia firing, and then
I was pumped.
And y'all's little tip y'all gave me about going to the bathroom before,
yeah.
You're welcome.
I still needed to fucking pee by the end of that goddamn movie.
Yeah, no, I had to as well. Like, right when the scene ended, right after like he swung and then the first credit rolled, I ran. I was like, pee, and then that was the longest pee ever. I was over here forcing it. I was like, and fucking running back, and then I finally got back literally within 10 seconds before the scene started.
It hit me the minute Toby walked out.
Yeah.
You had a long way to go.
I didn't go to the bathroom until after the second post-credit scene.
Damn,
Oh,
bro.
good. See, it hit me like maybe the Statue of Liberty scene, like right when they started fighting. That's when it like kind of hit me, like where it kind of got irritating. And then, yeah, like towards the end when, honestly, the scene where he was in the restaurant, like trying to talk to Mary Jane again or whatever, that scene annoyed me because I had to pee so much. I was like, just fucking end the movie already. I need to go. And then, yeah. That's how bad it was for me right there.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I didn't have to pee, luckily. I peed before I went. And it's funny because I was drinking. Like, I usually don't drink before a movie. I try to avoid that. Like, a movie I really want to see, like, I don't drink alcohol because, you know, if you break the seal, you're going to fucking pee forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a large
we
soda.
stuck in a double shot suitors, and then we got Dr. Pepper, put it in, you know. I drank that whole bitch.
We kind of pre-gamed happy hour before we went, so we're kind of like, litty already.
I went at 11 o'clock in the morning, and so I wasn't going to be doing none of that.
It's true.
Because then people start calling me an alcoholic. So, but no, I had me a Coke. I had a large popcorn. I didn't even finish the popcorn because it was cold.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I got popcorn and bunch of crunch and put it together.
I also spilt some of my popcorn.
Nice.
I was trying to put my phone back in my pocket after talking to you fuckers. It was during the previews, and I was trying to put it back. And I had the popcorn in my lap, and when I pushed the phone, it tugged my pants, and that popcorn just went right all over my feet.
Nice job.
And there's a couple on my left and a couple on my right, and I'm just going, fuck! After that, I set the popcorn in the empty seat beside me and didn't look at anybody. But yeah, it was a great experience. If you have not seen Spider-Man, and we spoiled it for you, who gives a fuck? Go see it because it's still going to be fucking amazing.
You're still at the point this time right now where you're gonna get the theater hype reaction along, even if there's 30 people, it's still gonna be hype.
Mm-hmm. And even if you know what's happening, it's still gonna be a good fucking movie because our words can only take it so far. We can explain how it happened, but how it actually happens is just fucking it's they nailed it. They did. Fucking execution was on point. So yes, go see it, go watch it, go support that. Any last words from you guys?
By the way, web. That's about it.
I like it. And the quote, we're gonna have to go with the classic.
With great power
Comes great responsibility.
Responsibility. Responsibilities.
And Jesus, amen. And justice for all. Anyways,
Uncle Ben, baby. Shout out to Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben, you died too many times.
you bastard. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed. Go see Spider-Man. Go see Hawkeye, because we have the last episode coming out in 2 days.
And then our next series won't be till like February or March, I think.
Yep.
For Disney Plus, so it's gonna be a dry spell till Multiverse of Madness season kicks off.
I'm just gonna go rewatch Naruto and that time frame.
We'll continue watching our Food Wars.
No, you
We're
won't.
almost done. We're almost on the last season.
Finally.
This guy. Bless
You are
you.
blessed.
Bless you.
Y'all heard that too?
Yeah, that's your loud as fuck.
Dude, the stream heard it. Alright.
Did you hear my pee earlier?
No.
Okay, I actually closed the door on that one this time. We're good then.
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe. Caboose,
Do
We
your
love
thing,
you.
boo boo. Be safe.
we love you.
Yeah, Caboose, take your time, bro.
Take your
We'll
time.
get
You
you,
do not
bro.
have to rush through this. If you
Yeah,
need me to
see.
save this beforehand, let me know so that I can save it before it does disappear.
I'll
Or
probably
you know,
save it. It's one of our better ones.
yeah, just do what you can. Don't rush them. You don't have to pump both of them out by the end of this week.
Absolutely. Take your time, Caboose.
Take your time.
Please.
Walk through it. If you're an episode behind, so be it. No worries. You got this. We love you. We love everybody that came out. You guys are awesome. And we will see y'all next week for another episode of the Straight Facts podcast.
Straight facts.
Bye-bye.